it does. You would choose strangers over us?
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now.
Need anything else?
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
I made no such oath, and I will not be held responsible for these people.
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Lee and Roland, thanks for cutting in.
Take your time. Get a feel for it.
Those goblins will... You and I would...
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it. This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
That orc seems a little too interested in me.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks. You look the rocks over, but find no sign of a way through.
Whoa! Hey! Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails? Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that. Fine, keep it. Call it a sample, yeah? But you gotta at least look at the other rings, okay? I gotta eat. You'll be sorry about this, Scab. Count on it.
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that. What? I'm the guard?
Please, let us through. Let my daughter go right now.
She's a thief, help.
Yes, I see. Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals. Those dirt. We could have taken those guards.
Every Githyanki has held a sword by age 6 and claims their first kill by age 10. Yet these... Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring the planes that... Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. Shook, you believe you can survive without me? As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Come, Magrin, you, get back!
Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend.
I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Your welcome can be easily withdrawn, outsider.
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
Agene culamor en hostess.
I'm sorry. Please.
This is.
A what? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl. You mean parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely.
Do it. Very well. Sif, Tila, to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Oh no. I hate wolves.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Ha! Then you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin, or the occasional lapse in judgment? No. You don't strike me as quite that boring.
I've never had cause to visit a druid's grove before. Magic.
Let's see. I hail from I have. There. Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Try as you might to breach his inner thoughts, Gale swats your efforts away with infuriating ease.
I have a very disciplined mind. Those tricks won't work on me. Please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
I know that look. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Positive. You can trust me on that. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. Don't be surprised if I'm reluctant to face any more. You will? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. If you're sure.
The wolf's fur, his eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs. The wolf bares his teeth. He doesn't take orders from you. He will chase you down if not for his master.
What will the tieflings want?
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. One meant to seal us in, meant to seal them out. Perhaps his eyes are on Master Halsin now. Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Please leave.
Did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt? I know. We're nearly done. I see you. Just give me a moment.
A moment. Vis medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. All right. I suppose that makes things easier. Give me your arm, please. There. Be careful. Your legs will probably give out first. I'm sorry. Maybe Master Halsin could have plucked it from your head, but I can't. Without him here, the only treatment for an illithid tadpole is death. You're a risk to the people around you. I'm truly, truly sorry. For what it's worth, the poison is painless. It'll be like going to sleep. Please, try to relax. This doesn't have to be hard. You can't have it. I can't risk you turning. You'd kill us all. I won't. I can't. Gods above. It's a risk, but maybe you deserve a chance. All right. Master Halsin did say the drow's tadpole was dormant. Maybe yours is too. Now this is a vial of wyvern poison. It's quick and painless. Swear to me you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. And here's the antidote. Do not mix those two up. I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option. Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for good luck out there.
Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on. Wyvern poison.
The bird.
Can't believe she poisoned you. Tried to put you down like a dying dog without so much as a whisper of consent. A taste of her own medicine is what she deserves. How dare she snuff out life with as much thought as snuffing out a bloody candle? I know you are, and yet, a few moments more, a few different words spoken. But you handled it. You handled it well. As for myself, I could quite do with a tumbler full of water-deep whiskey. Anyway, we live. For the moment. How about we go find that chap Halsin, little Miss Poison Ivy mentioned. With a bit of luck, he has the means to offer us a cure.
This place seems remarkably tense for a sacred grove. Perhaps we shouldn't linger. But Let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
Any word on Master Halsin? He and the Master Halsin studied that drow for days, and he was sure something at the temple could. No, don't go there.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
Let's be optimistic and assume he's still among the living.
Until Master House.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. They're to be gone. The Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends, but what?
Find our master. Return. Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people. I would prefer not to, but if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order, and my
Hostes subeunt protogenos muninos. Hostes subeunt protogenos.
Again?
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor. The Rite of Thorns. It is the tree, the grove. None of this can happen while Outlanders in. They may die on the road. They will die if they stay. A clear choice, I would say.
Something the matter?
Asperitu umoc acule us vitisque.
You there! A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Lord.
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins struck fear. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses noticed. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, I've interrogated one. The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strat. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle. my friend. Every story benefits from a dragon.
See to your business here quickly.
Show some dignity.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
It's not much, but here. Know that if you call, we'll come running, no matter what.
The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over, but we'll try.
I do wish I could understand you.
I was fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
Isn't that how Mum usually is?
Quiet, you pup.
I don't talk to dead scabs. Scab. Keep moving. Huh. Don't think anyone's ever apologized for stealing my stuff before. You know what? We're square. I'll tell the others to leave you alone too. Don't worry about it. Now you want to buy something this time? Look, don't take your eyes off my hands. My partner, I mean. Both, of course. It's a family business. He sells the stuff, and I don't sell the stuff. Right. So, look out! I'm watching you. Hi. Hey, you're back. Look to buy, sell, or what? No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mom says.
Those druids are going to get us killed. Nothing sacred about this lot.
Heartless bu-
We could help each other.
Go on. Not bad. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. Kind words in unkind times, my friend. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends down. You are the...
Hell's great fires.
You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become...
Your mind's...
Shit!
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
A fiend makes for poor company. Unless it's been stuffed and mounted. Her name is Karlak. I tracked her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. I like your thinking. Besides, I watched you fight at the gate. Ready when you are.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlak's fires raid one of the... I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlak might be taking. The damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in... privacy. All right. What else is on your mind? A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means. My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. So it was... I don't remember much of the battle. But I remember drying the boy's tears after. Proud. No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocent. Angry at the frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things were warming up.
And again. Swing and swing and...
You
Put it down. She didn't kill your brother.
shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
I'm not afraid. Chosen by the absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
Oh, I'll bless you, all right. Here it comes, you little beast.
Something the matter? That goblin won't be the last.
It was wrong.
It was justice. Or the start of it. Let's hit the road, Memnos. I'm sick of this.
Soon.
I keep dreaming I'll wake up.
Here's hoping we all...
You! Fancy best to fill your belly now, while we still can. It's a... There is...
Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
As you down the potion, a comforting warmth spreads through you.
I swear you're still as peaky looking. Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased, and... But... What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods up.
I've collected... Let me mark it on your map. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Nay.
Thanks for fight. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. I've still learned, alas, my offerings are fun.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
joking about Octus. Not now. Glad you made it. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs. Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke, the sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better. If the road was clear, 10 days walk maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Shall be done.
I'm ready. On the move. Need to act fast. Not going to last much longer. You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. You almost seem honest. Care to explain why you reek of the hells? Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
That coin's...
You peer through the telescope. You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting. The telescope points to the left. The telescope points straight ahead. The telescope points to the right.
Something over there.
Don't fancy getting my hands dirty. I need a shovel. Can't give up now.
Won't budge. Won't budge.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it. You follow the squirrel's gaze to a pair of clumsy, ugly feet. Your own, on her territory. Looking around, her territory extends from one end of the grove to another. She gets the message. After a final squeak of warning, break the rules and there will be trouble, she scurries away.
Won't budge.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Still alive, so that's progress.
My faith protects me. Take you.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind? What are you doing? Ah! Do that again, and I'll split your skull. Understand? If you want to know something, I'll tell you.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Look above. Watch the moon. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my creche. Clear. Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep. We infiltrate the tears.
You know, I've been reflecting on, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Why not? I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. A delicious thought, but... I think I'll just clear...
The leader of the... The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind? Brambles on bearskin aren't as fun in practice, I'm afraid. Besides, I can't afford to tire you out. We still have work to do. Rest well. Something the matter? Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
You find a current of hope flowing through her thoughts. She believes you all have a real chance. She's anxious to find this person in Baldur's Gate. Whoever it is has a strong hold over her and can give her something she desperately wants.
Yes, vastly so. But I don't want to talk about her. Not right now. It's a beautiful night. Something the matter? If you're sure.
The moon heady. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. I see they rely on... Look above. The tears follow behind it. rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. Your Githyank hit, but enough of this. It is done.
How do you feel? Courage in danger, but the tadpole have showed no. Indeed. Perhaps the worms or we could, and that, let's get some.
What's on your mind?
The leader. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. I hadn't thought. Brambles on bearskin aren't as fun in practice, I'm afraid. Besides, I can't afford to tire you out. We still have work to do. Something the matter? Finally, the sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of the same. But suppose I turn. What would you do? Really? I'd just kill you. Anyway. Something the matter? Finally, the sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind? Disappointing. Perhaps something else will come to you before we part ways. Rest well.
Something the matter?
Fine. What's on your mind?
looking ahead.
Fine. The sooner we head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else? I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
She is, if you sense more, a warm swell of embarrassment.
A little comfort and company doesn't sound bad. But let's take care of our problem first. Rest well.
Something the matter?